This is a short morning wake-up practice. Let's begin as if we're in bed, just so that we can do a few hip movements before coming to standing poses. So come to lying down as if you're in bed, and these are great things to start your day in bed. With your knees bent, draw your right knee in and reach your right foot down. Draw your left knee in and release your left foot down. Draw your right knee in again, and as if you're riding your bicycle just with your right foot, it's called the sagittal plane. Move your foot as if you're pedaling the bicycle. And now take hold of the right knee and make circles with the right knee. Make circles in the opposite direction with the right knee. Release your right foot down. Now do the same with the left foot, as if you're bicycling with the left foot. Slow it down. Keep your leg engaged by spreading your toes. Now take hold of the left knee and move in a circular manner, keeping your right foot stable. Move in the opposite direction. It's a nice way to wake up the pelvic area before you get out of bed. Release your foot down and take your feet a little bit wider apart. And just as if the knees are windshield wipers, go from one side slowly, lift up, go to the opposite side, lift up, go to the opposite, back to center and over again, back to center, roll over as if coming out of bed and come to a standing position right at the top of your mat. This short sequence is a great way to start your day. Let's begin at the top of the mat. Inhale, take your arms up and back. Exhale, take your hands down with your knees bent. Step your right foot back. Have your right knee on the earth. Draw your heart forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and come to a plank position to lower yourself down. On the next in-breath, draw your heart forward in a baby cobra with the elbows bent. Come back to all fours position, downward facing dog. Step your right foot right between your hands, your back knee down. Draw your heart forward. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, take your arms up and slightly back. Exhale, take your hands right in front of your heart and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Release your hands to take them up and back. Exhale, come down to the earth with knees bent. Step your left leg back. Bring your back knee down. Draw your heart forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Come to a plank position. Lower yourself down to the mat on the exhale. Breathe in. Draw your heart forward with the elbows bent, the elbows hugging in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, come to all fours position, then downward facing dog for a long exhale breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and step your left foot forward, bring your back knee down, draw your heart forward. Breathe out and step your back foot forward. Breathe in to take your arms up and slightly back. Breathe out to take your hands right in front of your heart. Now let's do a few more standing poses. Release your hands, step wide, turn your right toes out, bend your right knee, inhale, sweep your arms up, take your gaze out over your extended right hand. Take your right forearm either down to the top of the thigh or take your right hand all the way to the earth. I'm suggesting right hand to the top of the thigh. When it's nice and early in the morning, it's a good time to just kind of modify these poses. Reach your lifted arm up and over your head for a nice lengthening quality. Root down to rise up out of the pose. Exhale, release your hands. Turn your right toes in, left toes out. Bend your left knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up, take your gaze out. Keep the back leg strong. Drop a little bit deeper in the front thigh. Take the left arm down. Take your right arm up and over. Keep a nice fullness in your pose. Nice rootedness through the back leg. Root down to inhale and lift yourself up. Exhale, release your hands. Parallel your feet with the knees slightly bent. Take your left hand down to the floor. Turn your heart toward the side. Reach your right arm up. Reach it over your head. Release your right hand back to the floor. Take your left hand to your low back. Turn your heart toward the side wall. Reach your left arm up. Reach it over. Release your hand down. Heel toe your feet in toward each other. With your knees bent, place your hands to your low back and rise up. With your knees bent, your feet parallel to each other, place your hands right above the knees. Draw your heart forward and draw your gaze in. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Place your hands to your low back with your elbows hugging in and rise up. Some movements on your bed and a few poses on your mat puts you in action to start your day. Namaste.